Yo, there we go. There should be sound. It's gonna be like a 3 second, 4 second delay here. I think we have sound. Sound? That Baddie card is beautiful. Tell me there's sound. We need the intro again. Is there any noise? I see it. I see it going in. No, we got audio. Good to go. Sorry about that. It's always something, literally. This is the curse of trying to run some kind of YouTube channel where like the equipment doesn't work right 2 days in a row. It's always something. So anyways, I'll start all over. Here we go. What's up? All right, so here's what we're doing. We have giveaways from the last two videos. So the last video, what was the last video was the 2012 Finest. And what I said was somebody would do a random comment picker and would give away a blaster. And I've got one of the better blasters money can buy for the UFC. So we're giving this baby away. We're going to open it live. We'll announce the winner, open it live, and hopefully get some kind of a big hit out of it. And then this is from Finest. And after the weekend, obviously, this is going to be doing well. I saw there was one that sold a few days ago. I'm not sure if it was before or after he won, but it went for like 170. So this is going to be like a pretty solid giveaway tonight. I'd say it's easily like in the $200 plus range at this point. So we got the Baddie Jumbo Patch Auto to 49. Hello, Madison. So we're definitely giving away a nice little royalty card. We're gonna give it away here in a little bit. If you just popped in or if you're watching, I'll give you a couple minutes. If you want to pop out, you go to the royalty video and just leave a comment, and then you have a chance to win it. And then I'm gonna do it live. We'll pull a winner in just a few minutes, and then I'll do the Optic box at the end. We'll do the exact same thing. So we'll do Baddie and the Optic box at the end, or we'll do Baddie in a little bit, and then we'll do the Optic box at the end. And I'm going to give away another blaster, same kind of thing. So if you like this video, leave a comment. You'll be eligible to win one. And tonight, I'm actually excited. I'm looking forward to just ripping some cards. I bought a lot of like cheapo retail stuff lately. Not even UFC, like just all kinds of stuff that I've never opened. And so I have too much really, but I'm gonna go through it and I'm gonna make the short videos. I'm gonna make some short videos out of it, like what's inside this blaster, what's inside, these hanger packs, what's inside this or that or whatever. Good night, Madison. Good night. Let's go, Joe Bordonaro. Yeah, Baddie looked like the best version of himself to date. So anyways, there's gonna be a couple extra videos because I'm gonna sit down one of these days and open it up. I bought some weird stuff too. I bought that 1 cent or 10 cent or whatever it's called. I bought like 5 packs of that because I don't know what it is. I know it's like, I feel like it's a new thing that I'm missing out on. So I'm going to open some up. We'll just see what it is. Now, yes, what Andy Jarrett just said might be a good point of view because the last 4, this is the second half of a case. The last 4 were not the best boxes. Full disclosure. So I'm feeling lucky. Are you feeling lucky, punk? I think there's a real good chance there's something big in here. 5, you're sad for Bryce Mitchell? You're sad for Bryce Mitchell? I loved it. I had a great time with the fights. By the way, the AI betting got absolutely smoked last week. It was embarrassing. I was embarrassed. I don't know what to make of it. So we're gonna take a week off, thankfully, for Easter, and we'll rework the math there a little bit. But it got destroyed last week. So I had a good time. I had some really good spicy chicken wings that I was enjoying. I had a few beers with some of my friends. There's a Lopes rookie. By the way, this guy, just because he loses again, this is 2025. We don't have to be insane. Guy loses one fight against a guy who's essentially like championship caliber. The way I think of it too is he got knocked out, right? And then he immediately fights Ilya 3 months later while he's chinny. Like, that's not healthy or smart. I think he got a full dose of Volk. Volk's a little older. He's a little more point fighty, but he was still throwing like a cat in a sack in there. It was great. So I gotta turn my light. Yeah, I'm real happy for Volk, and I think also don't put down Lopes. He's gonna be just fine. River Possum lunch money. There we go. Not the loss. I lost my house. Tailing your hand, but listen, I lost a lot of bets on there too. I had some other ones that were just for fun, like in the bar, but it wasn't good. Anyways, my point though is like, don't freak out about Lopes. He's young, he's hungry, he's fit. How much better do you think Diego Lopes is going to be after that fight? When he comes back, also he looked like he got concussed bad in the first round. I think it was when Volk had him up against the cage and just uncorked like three left hook uppercuts at him. He was messed up for like 3 rounds, and then he kind of woke up and came after him again. So give the kid a chance. I think everything's fine in the Diego Lopes camp. And here we are with the Reaper Auto. First card, Reaper Auto. Very good. Mike Malott. Let me get some sleeves. Yeah, I think honestly, even in the last like 2 years about talking about this stuff, it seems like people are starting to chill out a little bit where a fighter loses one fight and they just lose their mind. Like, GSP lost fights. Anderson Silva lost fights. A lot of these guys have lost fights. It's okay. There's only going to be a few all-time undefeated champions. And right now there's only one. Khabib. All right, cool Whitaker card. Good way to start. Mike Malott was next. He looked one-dimensional because, one, he was following Volk around the room, and two, because he was concussed. I'm telling you, he was concussed. Like, he doesn't move like that normally. And he wasn't scared of him. I think he was literally concussed, and it took him like 10 minutes to clear his head and get back in the moment and start working. Nice Mike Malott. Volk looked good. The thing I liked most was that when Volk and Lopes got in there together and they were clashing, this is a cool die cut. When they clashed, Volk wasn't afraid of it. So that's a really good sign that, he got in there. They were in the pocket throwing crazy shots, uppercuts, and hooks. Volk wasn't afraid at all. He wasn't just point fighting. He was fighting smart. He was fighting like a hurt opponent and just winning rounds, putting them in the bank. And that's smart. This is a nice card. Marcin Tybura. Little die cut action there to start us off. To 25, it says up here, too. Yeah, Lopes not show. I don't think it was Lopes not showing up. I think he was concussed. Go back and watch the fight. First round, he's fighting. He's in there. He's throwing crazy. Like, it looks insane. And in the first round, it was like, whoever gets hit first is going to be messed up here. And then, sure enough, he gets corked 3 times up against the cage, with his head against the cage, too. Not a lot of room to move. And that's when he just, his whole game changed. And I think it changed because he was messed up. So, I mean, hats off to Volk for doing it, and hats off to Diego for being able to hang. But I'm telling you, that's what happened. All right. I'm not surprised WNBA cards are doing so well right now. A lot of parents don't even let their kids watch UFC. What? 5? What are you talking about? WNBA has like 2 players that people are actually looking for. The rest, I think, is like base cards. Ikram Alaskarov. We got Paulo Costa. Kaikara. All right. See, things are getting better already. Check this bad boy out. Well, Dustin Poirier Centurion. That's the case hit. That's the case. Yeah, it's crazy to think that Volk is champion again. But we'll see. Dude, and I still am not sold on this whole Ilya moving to lightweight. Like, there are sharks out there, and I don't know if he's ready. He thinks he's ready, but I'm telling you, like, going up even a few pounds, it's going to make a big difference. Check that out. DP. That's great. That's fantastic. Who called out Movsar? I just read something about that, like, a little bit before I got over here. Somebody, I think, it might have been Volk. Somebody said they wanted to fight Movsar, and I was like, you're insane, because nobody wants to fight that guy. We got another die cut, looks low numbered here. Alexander Volkov to 35. Volkov to 35, baby. Oh no, I forgot. We got to do this. I think it was the Kamatoro. I think had it right last time. Go upside down. I got it now. Alexander Volkov, die cut 35. Yeah, you got to be careful, man. Like, there's, I mean, there's just so many guys who are good up there, and I feel like the biggest problem is going to be that some of them are a lot bigger than them too. Volkov. What else is in this pack? Another Volkov, Gilbert Burns. I just saw Gilbert Burns was fighting again, and I remember reading the matchup, and I was like, this is a terrible matchup for Gilbert Burns. Volk said Evloev deserves it. Yeah. He does, right? Like, he's another one of these, like, Shavkat, Ian Gary kind of level guys that is not losing to anyone. So, there's another die cut in here. I felt it. There he is, boy. Jake Hadley in the house. Did he win his PFL fight the other night? Somebody check that for me. I want to know. I need to know. I need to know. Did Jake Hadley win his PFL fight the other night? I didn't bet on it. I couldn't pull the trigger. What do you think about Gary versus Prates? I thought about that fight today, actually. I gave myself like a 5-minute break. I sat down and I was looking at it right after lunch. And what I think is going to happen is that Prates is going to be wild and explosive and look very dangerous. And I think Ian Gary is just going to like keep him at bay and pick him apart. There he is, little Volk die cut. Check this baby out. Keep that Hadley for your PC. Thank you, Kamatoro. Thank you, sir. My Jake Hadley PC. You know, his cards are going for big money. I don't know. He fought last week. He did fight last week. This is a Volk to 75. Very nice. Ian looked really... the Shavkat fight, they were, like, real close, is what I remember. And I just think that Prates is, like... 2 fights ago, he gassed. So, and then he fought the Leech, and then he fights someone after that. He's good, and he's dangerous, but, like, Ian Gary's good, too. There we go. All right, what else we got here? Jose, Amanda Hebas, checkerboard design, and a couple of base cards. Nice. All right. UFC breaks. Hadley won with a twister. Hasn't there only been like 2 twisters ever done in the UFC? That might be his problem. Maybe he was going for twisters in some of those fights and we didn't know. Casey Earp agrees the Ian Gary pick. The thing is, the betting line right now is like minus 110. This feels real thick. This pack feels weird. It appears to be normal, but it felt real weird. Aspinall. Melchizedek Conceição. Stephen Thompson. Whitaker. Extra base card. Base Esparza insert. William Gomes, rookie. He's been doing good too. And that's it. That's not a great pack. It's not a great pack. It's a risk you run if you pull if you buy 1 pack of this. You might get that 3rd one where there's nothing in there. William Gomes, a little checkerboard. Ian Gary should win that fight. Twister. Yeah, Bryce has one of them. That's right. All right. Yeah, keep an eye out later this week. We're going to have a bunch of short videos about random retail products. Yeah, it was an extra base card, I think is what I felt. Katona. Josh Quinlan. Vittori, he's in trouble. That's a base Ilya. And what do we got here? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Sungwoo Choi with the Next Dimension parallel. Look at all that. The artwork on this thing. It's crazy. It's hard to show. It looks like 10 times brighter here. It's crazy bright. Sungwoo Choi to 20. And that is going to be the rare one. Common? Oh, I'm way off. Maybe that's why it's a 20. All right. Well, we got a card to 20. We've got a couple to 35, 25, 20. We're getting down. Do we think they're going to do a Khamzat versus Duplessis? I just saw that. Maybe it was fake, but I just saw that Khamzat was going to fight against Strickus. 420. And the chat goes wild. The 420 Sungwoo Choi card. Imagine a 420 Nate Diaz. Do those exist? You get that put into like a necklace. And it should just be some base. Josh Emmett. Oof. Look at the damage on this one. Thank God it's the end, but look at this. Like, did I slice this one with the axe? What happened here? Good God. Irene. All right, one more pack out of box number 1. Box number 1, Centurion, Whitaker auto. Couple cards in the 20s and 30s. This should be another auto in here. Where is that happy tree? All right, Balal. Pignon, Aljo, Lee. Oh, by the way, that 101 that I pulled out of Royalty, I could be wrong, but in the last like history of 130 point, I think that was the highest selling Leon Edwards 101 ever. Because his 101 sold for like 100, 150 bucks. And the one that I just sold went for like 225, 250, something like that. So it was just kind of like an interesting side note. And here's a Fiziev to 50. Gold Fiziev to 50. It's just kind of a cool side note that there's like some of the prices for cards are going to like new highs with Royalty. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because I think people are gouging like crazy for those boxes. If they were $3.99, man, I would have bought a lot. But at like 1,000, that's probably a one and done for me until they equalize at a lower price, which they are doing. I saw one today, but it's a solo box too, which one of my 4 wasn't good. Like they weren't all bangers, you know. So that's a second auto. I think it's tough. I saw one on eBay for $750, something like that. There's a Bo Nickel refractor, and that's good, but $3.99 is what they should have been. I think Topps got greedy. $175 Ortega. I think what happened too was that once they saw what all these sites were going to charge, and somebody else, I calculated it like 5,000 cases. I might have been way off. Could have been a lot less. But that was also like back of the napkin math. I think that they realized what the upcharge was right away, and they just limited how much they were going to release. Like, because I tried to buy them. Right away, morning of, and it was totally impossible. I literally was there the minute it opened up. I clicked like max buy, like I'll take all the cases, all the singles, whatever. It took me to a cart. The wheel spun, and then it said, sorry, we're sold out. And then I tried a few more times, and it was like, oh, there's cases but not boxes, or boxes but not cases, or whatever. And it was totally impossible. And I think there's bots involved, but they may have also said, hey, guys, instead of selling this for $3.99 a box, like chumps, we're going to release like 100 of boxes, and they'll sell out in 2 minutes. And then we're going to go ahead and keep all the rest. And we're going to sell those through distribution for $6.50 a box. And that way they raise the price and they make a lot more money instead of giving it to the card shops. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I think happened. I think there's a lot of scumbaggery involved, skullduggery, and I'm going to wait. If it gets a little cheaper, I'm more interested. Carlos Esparza to 75, the Cookie Monster. Crazy die cut. I'm holding out. But the problem is too is now guys are going to be like, oh, that box is worth 1,000, and they're going to go buy those things at 1,000, and they're going to get stuck with them. And people are like, well, David Adams is at 650 or whatever. So it's going to be all screwed up for a while. It's going to be all screwed up. But it was fun to do. It was too expensive. It just was too expensive. Another die cut. We're on fire with die cuts here. William Gomey to 75. Yes, glove die cut. We haven't seen one of those. Those have an auto on them too. RS, I need your address. Send me your address, please. I have a bag of cards here for you. For your good deeds in securing that Whitaker X Factor card. Joseph, hello. Jimmy Bleemer's in the house. Yes, everyone's pumped for Patty. Jimmy, we're giving away a Patty the Baddie here. I'm going to do it right after we finish this box. I'm giving away like a $200 plus Patty the Baddie. Here it is. And if you want to be entered and you're not already, that's a royalty Patty the Baddie to 49. Just go like the royalty video we made 2 weeks ago, and you'll be entered. And I'm going to draw it live here in just a few minutes. I'll put them over here. There we go. Been watching for a while now. Really love your videos. Thank you, Raiden. The ceiling in UFC is nowhere as high as other sports. Yeah, that's also correct. The fan base is not as big. That's the problem. Yet. Yeah. And actually, I would disagree. The fan base for UFC is probably bigger than, like... I think it's bigger than American football. Like, globally, I bet you there's more UFC fans. But the card collecting is limited because a lot of those global members, like in Europe and anywhere South, Central America, Africa, it's very difficult and very expensive to get cards. Volk insert. This man, Fernando Padilla. In my head, after his last fight where he decided to attempt to win via not defending a single strike, I had to think that, like, Uncle Dana sat him down on his knee and was like, come here, Fernando. Come here. In this sport, I'm going to need you to block a little bit. You can't just get KO'd every time. And good luck to you, sir. Buena suerte. It was god-awful. I don't think his stock is going to drop. All right. Base cards. UFC doesn't have it. I think it has, well, it has something to do with the UFC, but it's all about the distribution. These cards aren't really distributed very well in other countries. Ooh, is there something going on in the Discord? Kamatoro's the Discord king. All right, what do we got here? Vicente Luque insert. Triple C. Refractor deal. There's Natalia Cristina da Silva. We had some of our autos go out recently. Ode, he's KOing people. Volk versus O'Malley. What? Nah. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? I don't think so, though. Volk versus O'Malley. They just keep finding bigger and bigger guys to fight Volk. The thing is, Volk and also Shevchenko are kind of at the same point in their careers, I think, where, like, they have all the knowledge and skill and technique and training. Like, they know what they're doing. But their bodies are, like, maybe not able to quite respond the way they could 5, 6, 7 years ago. And there's going to be some young, hungry wolf that comes in there and is going to be the one to stop it. Whitaker, and I mean, it already happened with both of them, but their time is limited, I think. Juliana Pena, the Venezuelan vixen. Yes, si, senor. And a Hibas refractor back there. Yeah, I want to see Nickel for Spifer. I want to see more Bo Nickel in general, but I think he's smart to take fights every like year because he doesn't need to get damage or wear and tear. He needs to learn. He needs to keep getting better. I am most excited about the O Glenn section of the Discord. Yeah, we were talking about that. It's users can clip videos and post for the Glenn memes. Uh, we were talking about like we just casually were chatting about it. Like, wow, like probably you're gonna say something funny or like something stupid, and like people will clip it, and we can save it in there and make like a montage. And I was like, whatever you guys want, whatever you want. Amanda Hebas. If you guys need a montage of me doing silly things, we can make it happen. Montesera Canejo. Yes, yeah, Nickel is from Renier de Ridier. Renier? Is it Renier de Ritier? No, Bo Nickel's not ready for top tier. He's ready for, like, Paul Craig. that's where he's at right now. He's got a ways to go. I do hope they let Chimaev fight Dricus. That's... Again, though, I think it's bad for the UFC if that happens and Dricus loses, because you have another one of these, like, 2-3 fight champs in and out the door. But Chimaev, I mean, I don't think anyone's beating him. He's as legit as they get. There's a Khalil Roundtree, Vicente Luque auto. I also saw that, I don't know if it's true. Is Khalil fighting Jamal Hill? I think I saw that. Just threw a top loader on the floor. Yeah, if Khalil is fighting Jamal Hill, I gotta tell you, I thought I saw odds that Khalil was like plus 160. I'm all over Khalil. Like, the man went in there and fought Poetan and gave a great accounting of himself. Whereas Jamal Hill, maybe the worst auto in the UFC card game. Yeah, for sure. My wallet has been fuller before. All right, Sean O'Malley Refractor and a nice GSP. There we go. GSP die cut to 25. Look at that. GSP die cut to 25. That's good. Nice one. Dude, I'm just telling you, Khalil Roundtree is a man. Jamal Hill is a boy. There's only going to be one outcome. There's only going to be one outcome. GSP. I like that one. I got a sleeve on this. Sean O'Malley. Good. Hey, question for all you channel members there. If there's any box that you could have open for the member break that we're going to do in June, I think, Jack Jenkins, what would it be? If you're a member and wanted to be part of a free member break where there's just cards being given to you, what box would you want to see open? Tank Abbott rookie card. There are Tank Abbott cards. Not in this set, I don't think, but they do exist. Like recently too. They made recently. KC Europe, you like Finest? Royalty from Kamatoro. The only problem with the royalty box, well, it would be fun. There's only like 6 cards, so it's like 6 bullets, and I think I got 20 hungry mouths to feed. Sean Strickland. Refractor. Headliner. Immaculate. Finest. I'm just looking for some input. I got some stuff already stashed away. Anything but gold label. Agreed. We probably won't do that, UFC Chuck. It's supposed to be fun, not painful. Select. Yeah. Ooh. That's a little juicy. cases of blasters like a savage. Look at this. Shara Bullet rookie card gold to 20. And that is the rare one. Bang. Look at that. Midnight for Stephen Ewell. There's going to be a blaster event coming. Don't worry. I have something in the works that's going to be painful for me physically and mentally. I'm not going to reveal what it is yet, but we're going to do something stupid pretty soon. You like that one, Sharon? Yeah, I think Shara Bullet to 20. Rookie card gold. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's see if there's anything else in here. 2, 3, 4. Base. All base. Okay. Halfway point, guys. If you haven't already and you want to win the Paddy the Baddie, go like the royalty video now. I'll give you a second or two. Not like it. You got to leave a comment. And we're going to pick a comment. And we're going to just get in there. We're going to get in there. So we're giving this thing out. If you haven't already, too, please subscribe. And be sure to comment these videos so you can keep having a chance to win every week. Yeah. And if you want to support the channel, you can do that, too. And you can see we have a little break, and it's just a way to keep the lights on around here and have fun on Mondays. Alrighty, Paddy the Baddie time. I'm gonna flip to my alternate view here. Let's get it ready. Paddy the Baddie. Here it comes. We gotta go full screen here. All right, you should be seeing just a bunch of blue stuff. This is the link to the video. We are going to do it. Get comments. You've reached the maximum number of comments for a free user. Excellent. Is it for real? Oh my God. This has never happened before. I don't have time to purchase it. I'll have to do a random. Okay, well, that's embarrassing, folks. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to see how many comments there are, and we're going to have to scroll down. I'm on the spot here. This was supposed to just work. Filter duplicates. Yeah, I've never had this happen before. Let's get a random number generator up here. It's randomnumber.org, right? Randomnumber.org. Hopefully this doesn't turn into just something god-awful with a typo. This doesn't feel right. Okay. Let's see how many views were on this last video. Sorry, I'm on the fly, guys. I'm totally... I thought I was going to click one button and have it ready, but it's not the case. We gotta go back and take a look here. How many comments are there? 305. Well, we're just gonna go. I'll tell you what. Yeah, we're gonna do it that way. I gotta do it that way. All right, max 306. We're drawing it right now. Number 40. Number 40. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Watch Jamie 100. You win. All right. Reply. Congrats. All right. Watch Jamie 100. This one I know I can do because it's a little easier. And we'll be out of here in just a second. I need the YouTube random comment picker. See, it's that easy. You can host your own channel. All right. And then that'll be for the next one, which we'll do here in a minute. Let me switch back off of here. I just wanted to show you that I was doing it live and not like a hooligan somewhere. So we will put this one back. All right. I think we're back in business here. Let me just get the comments up so I can hang out with everyone, and then we're good. Look at that. In and out, no problem. All right. All right. All right, so we got our winner. Wahoo wahoo. The next one, we're good. We do both. We do some comments. We do some other stuff. I said we're gonna do it based on comments that time, so it gives people who can't be here. There's also a lot of people on the other side of the world that watch this and they can't be on live, so it's good to mix it up. So congrats on that. Let's get in here. UFC check, smooth. Like, it's just on my side. It's just sheer panic. Like, oh my god, we're live. The comment picker's not working. The audio's not working. You got to just make this happen one way or the other. I just changed my inner patty and house 2 cheeseburgers. Nice. Also, we're going to make a thing coming up here to make this a little bit easier too. I'm going to have a list. We're going to have a list, and you'll be able to just sign up one time with your address for shipping, and then that's it. It'll be done. So that'll be coming up here pretty soon. That's the next improvement we're adding so that you don't have to email me every time, and then you just register your username on YouTube and your address. No one else can see it, and then we will ship you stuff as soon as we get it. Going with the flow. So, see, someone can clip that and submit to Discord. Go, oh, glad. Listen, I'm a one-man army, guys. It's not going to be pretty all the time, but we do get the job done. Miles Johns, Bonick. What's this? Drickus. And a Josh Quinlan, Checkerboard Refractor. Randy Brown's fighting this next weekend, I think. Cheeto hasn't been around for a while, I feel like. Where's Cheeto Vera been? Yeah, I'm making a list, all right. Thank you, Spatfrown. Thank you. I'm multitasking. You ever seen one of those guys that's like playing a drum and like blowing into a harmonica and he's got like cymbals going at the same time? That's basically what this show is. And, you just hope for the best. I got the cards you sent last week, and I really appreciate you giving me my first auto. No problem. Enjoy that. Curtis Blades. There's Khalil, the man who might boot Jamal Hill out of the UFC. Colby to 99. Colby Covington was great for the sport. He was kind of like a Conor McGregor mini, but better at some forms of fighting. Not quite as good of a trash talker, but like up there. I mean, it was all good stuff though. He's past his prime though. Oh no. These Australian man down with that is giving me a hard time here. He is right though. He is right. It is not really a one-man army because there is a man named Kamatoro who does quite a bit. He does do quite a bit. There's been a lot of support from the Kamatoro corner, and that's for sure. Armin Petrosian, Refractor. I gotta make sure I don't let my head get too big here, just ripping open cards at night. And this, my friends, is an Elves Brenner to 15. So another like really low numbered card. But we'll see if we can get it a little bit lower. A little bit lower. Get a few more sleeves here. Chads, I sell some, and actually some of these are a friend of mine's, and so they keep them, but I sell most of the ones that I open. I'll put them up on eBay pretty fast. My whole theory on this is like I enjoy opening them to see what's in there, and I enjoy giving some away. And I like seeing what the odds are, and just once in a while you find one that's like plus money to open usually. So I like doing all the things, but it's also I started doing this during a time when I was on like garden leave at work. So I was like an executive that they didn't want in there anymore, but they can't fire you, and they're like just collect a paycheck for a while. I'm like, we'll see you later. And so it was real depressing because I was like waiting to retire and like get out, but I couldn't leave, and so I just had to find something to do, and that's what this was. It just started as me opening cards with two people in the room or no people in the room, and I was just opening them and hanging out. That's honestly God what it was. I was like, I needed something to do with my time, and so I started doing it. And then there was like three people in there, and like I think RS was one of the first ones, and I was like, oh, hello, like who are you? And that's how this became a thing. So yeah, I do a little bit of everything. Here's a Finest auto. Bruno Ferreira Finest is a good one to hit right now. So look at that. Bruno Ferreira, Finest auto. Good. Very good. He just had a big win. So yeah, that's how it started. And where it's going to go, only time will tell. But I have plans to take it to the moon. So we'll see. I mean, I don't really think it's going to slow down, to be honest with you. I think if anything, it's just going to go faster because I've got plans to do more and more things, and it's just it does take time to like implement everything. So we got Petr Yan Refractor, and then we got the Sergey Pavlovich Gold to 50. So this box, I'll tell you, the second half of this box so far feels like I give it like a B. Like there's a lot of low numbered cards. The autos are all kind of like mid tier. We haven't hit like a real monster, but it's not awful. And who knows, man? Maybe that's just I don't know. Maybe I got lucky with that first one because the first one I opened, I was just pulling Khabib cards out. I was like just having a great time, but I don't know. I feel like I'd like to see like more Poetan. Like there's certain cards that I just have not been seeing. To the moon. Yeah, wait until I open up the card swap business. I was actually talking to my website design guy today. He does all my stuff for work. And I was like, let me ask you a question. And so I talked to him for a few minutes. I was like, I have this idea. I can't tell you what it is because it's not ready yet. But it's a thing that I think we're going to do. Chelsea Chandler. Sean Strickland. Brandon Moreno. There's a Tom Aspinall. It's an insert with the checkerboard refractor. Just looks crazy. We do live UFC watch-alongs if it's a snooze fight. Just open packs. You know, I've talked to It's Dan B about that. I was like, what if we got a bunch of the guys together, or like went to the office, sit in the conference room, turn on the fights, do something like that, and what ended up coming, I was worried what the content was going to become. Because if you got a bunch of guys drinking and swearing and chewing tobacco and eating chicken wings, like there's no telling what people are going to be saying. And it's gonna go off the rails real fast. But maybe as I'm saying that, we just don't get totally liquored up. Because like if you go to a bar and you hear people talking, like that can't be the podcast. That's not gonna work out well. You got a little Gamrot action. I remember when Golden was in your streams back then. Now he hates you. I don't think he hates me. I think he just doesn't understand me. I think that's all it is. I think one day I'm going to run into him. I'm not even going to know who he is. And I'm just going to say thank you for the burger and fries and keep on walking. Leon Edwards. Jelton Maldahino. Jake Hadley, baby. Bone Nickel. Fiziev. We got Brad Katona. Brad Katona. Another insane die cut. That's 75. There it is. Got it in. That's what the stalker girlfriend says. Shots fired. Listen, that's why I can do lives, because I got that sharp wit. I'm juiced up on Monster Energy, and I can just slip jokes in. No one even sees them coming. Get ready. All right. Jake Hadley, baby. All right. One more pack here, and then we're on to box 4. Then we're giving away that to a lucky comment giver from last week's video. Dude, I was just talking to my a real good friend of mine about the tariffs. He works in the same industry I do, and we were talking about tariffs. And we're talking about this old timer. They called him up and was complaining about the pricing and that. And he goes, listen, I forgot the guy's name, maybe Mike or something. He goes, Mike, there's no crying in the casino. I go, that's the best thing I've heard all week. We're using that from now on. 99, Irene Aldana. Thank you, Kamatoro. Check. All right, Irene Aldana. Yeah, so honestly, get in there. The purple checker is actually a good color. Like, this card looks really good. And the thing I like about the Finest cards, just as a weird tangent here, I've probably said it before, but they're all multicolored, and so they all pop different. Like, because this is the, like, uncommon, so it's got the yellow and black thing going there. But that's different with every parallel. Like, that's what's, I think, cool about Finest. All right. That's it for that. We got one more box. Oh my God, Spaffron. Spaffron said, I played poker in the casino 7 days a week for 3 years. Broke down and got a real job 2 weeks ago? Oh man. Oh man. I'm scared to ask. Were you winning? Was it a lifestyle change? What happened? If you're playing No Limit Hold'em, you might be all right. If you're playing Back Alley Baccarat, maybe not all right. What was I not supposed to read? I don't understand what happened. Moving on. Moving on. All right, last box here, and then we're giving away this Optic. And we're going to open it, too, see what's in there. Cannoneer. I got a few things lined up. Did you guys see what I have for next week? Brad Katona, rookie card to 75. We got next week, we're doing 2011 title shot packs. And they're just super old, I mean relatively, but super old packs. It says there's patches, there's autos, there's all kinds of stuff. So I got a stack of them. We're going to open them up and check them out. Stephen Ewell is banned from the casino. Nice. I'll tell you, if you like to go to the casino or play cards, in south of LA, there's a place called the Hawaiian Gardens, and there's a Cambodian card house called it might be called, it's not the Hawaiian Gardens, it's called the Gardens. I'm a card carrying member of the Gardens, and that place is unbelievable. There's Pai Gow games going on in the back of the place. You can go watch. they're betting like 5,000, 10,000 a hand, like just crazy Pai Gow playing, and all of it, like, it's all card games basically, and they have no limit Texas Hold'em tournaments. There's a nice Aspinall, and I go there when I'm in town. I always go there, but the best part about the Gardens is not just the game, like the pretty low price to play. Like you can get in and play as much as you want. It's not crazy expensive. They have a lady who comes around with a food cart, and I swear to God, I ordered like an oxtail soup, a Peking duck, Szechuan pork ribs, like all this different stuff. Soup. We had all this stuff. They set up like a table behind us, and we sat there and ate dinner while playing Pai Gow, and it was tremendous. Also, you drink Modelo's in there. They have like $2 Modelo's. There's no garbage, and there's no one who collects them, so you just have to throw them under the Pai Gow table. It's amazing. Anyone who likes a little Pai Gow in their life, the Gardens, in the Hawaiian Gardens, LA. It's epic. I drive like 45 minutes out of my way when I'm in town just to go there. They treat you like family. It's lovely. Oh yeah, if you haven't had a Peking duck, or like just a crispy duck even, I'm not even saying you should have a bowl of soup while you're there eating with chopsticks, but if you haven't had a crispy duck leg and played cards before, you're missing out. Jake Hadley, man. I bet you he had a crispy duck leg playing cards before. He seems like the type. You know, we haven't seen very many Chaos cards at all tonight. That's weird. And Amanda Lemos to 150. Aaron still could be the champ. Aaron Blanchfield could easily still be champ. Lemos. Did he? Oh, he won by Twister. That's right. Holloway, Carolina, and Montserrat Conejo. We got 3 packs left. Joseph, you're working 1 minute away from the Gardens? Dude, have you been in the Gardens? You got to tell the people. Yeah, dude, I don't know about that Nunes return either. That seems kind of sus. That's like a ratings poll for sure. I want to hear from Joseph Placencio. He works 1 minute away from the Gardens. Have you been in there? Tell the world about the Gardens. It's the best kept secret in LA. Have you eaten in the Gardens? Oops. Almost skipped a Neil Magny auto. Neil Magny. Very good. Another Jake Hadley card. Yeah, Andy Jarek. Most of the tables are low limits. Like, I play $15 a hand Pai Gow there, but when I'm in Chicago, it's $50. Like, it's totally different. Oh, it's not well, maybe it is. I don't know. I'm from Chicago. It's like, nothing really seems dangerous to me. I'll tell you, one time, though, I walked out of there late at night, and I went up to this guy, and I was speaking a little bit of Chinese to him, and he just looked at me and started speaking another language that sounded like, kind of like Chinese, but was clearly not, and I was like, I don't know where I'm at right now. I was like trying to be cool with the local guy. I was like, I don't know what's going on there. All right, so we got a Johnny Parsons blue to 175. Glenn hanging out in shady areas. It's not shady. It's well lit and delicious. Johnny Parsons to 175. Keeps that fishing knife on him at all times. Yeah, my fillet knife, boys. No, they all speak Cambodian. Like, I mean, there could be someone else, but that's when I found out it was all Cambodian. A lady explained it to me. And she taught me like a word or two, but it was late and I don't remember. 2 more packs. 2 more packs. I know, Spatfron, we all have. I think we all thought it was going to be so easy to get in here, but it turns out there's quite a few cards that you got to go through. Diego Lopes. That's good. That's very good. Kayla Harrison to 50 rookie auto. That's excellent. This is similar to, like, I mean, the Shar bullet. I like this a lot. Kayla Harris, a 50 auto. Looks real good. Cambodian flush Sforvany suit. Yeah, we got to find the 101. This card's cool, right? I think it's a big rookie card. I like this one. I like this one. It's a woman who can wrestle. You know, as I'm saying that with a weird accent, I'm thinking Bryce Mitchell's got to be interested, right? Just like a Southern grappler. Just thinking, like, let me get a piece of that Kayla Harrison. She's like a superhero. All right. Arnold Allen Refractor. Lerone Murphy checkerboard. He did great. Muradov, Stipe, and Jamal Hill, who I think is going night-night if he's fighting Khalil. Yeah, she's got a great auto. It's like a legitimate autograph. She probably sat down and actually like took her time writing them and didn't just do the Jamal Hill hangman symbol. All right, so Lerone Murphy, awesome fight 2 weeks ago. Awesome win. And then Arnold Allen, and we got 1 pack remaining. Bryce is a married man of God. Yeah, dude, people would go fishing with him for sure. But it would be like catfish and carp only. And you'd have to bow hunt the carp. I think that would be the requirement. Last pack, let's see if we can get something big here. Ikram Alaskarov. We got a Johnny Walker Chaos Checkerboard Refractor. We've seen very few of those tonight. Jelton Almeida. And what's this? Sean Brady to 99. Blue Checkerboard. Bang. Sean Brady. Very good. And that's a wrap on these. So let's give away this box of Optic. And so, yeah, keep an eye out on the future streams here. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do something stupid in a few weeks, and I mean you guys will enjoy it, but I think it's gonna be a test of endurance for me. Getting my cardio in, preparing. All right, somebody's gonna win this bad boy right now. Optic me. So I'm just gonna go to my trusty YouTube deal. Let's go back there so you guys can all see it. We'll make it official. And blow that up. Random comment picker. Good? Yeah, everybody can see it. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Select a filter. No, we're just going to do anything goes. Include replies. Allow replies are okay. Allow duplicates, no. Okay, here we go. This is from the 2012 Finest Hobby Box video. And we're going to pick a winner right now. Beer Slayer. Hello, Beer Slayer. Welcome back to the winner's circle. All right, Beer Slayer is the winner. Be sure to send me a note, and I'll have the list thing out like by next week, so that we can stop sending notes for winning. You just register once and you're done. All right, here we go, Beer Slayer. This is an old box. A lot of these have autos in them, and they have the chance to go as low as 101. So, good luck to you. Good luck. Congrats to the Beer Slayer. let's get after it. This is what I saw when I opened. I was like, are there no cards in this box? Is he in here right now? I don't know. Oh, there he is. All right. Let's see it. So you got a couple of packs here. See if we get something lucky. Dude, you know what? I'll tell you, it feels good when somebody's been watching a show for an hour, a year or whatever, hanging out on Monday nights wins. But it also feels good when somebody brand new wins and you see them freak out the first time. Like how did this happen? All right. And also, we're going to give away another box, a blast or something. I'll give away something next week, too. So leave a comment on this video. Please subscribe, leave a comment. And if you do that, then you're eligible to win. And we'll just keep pulling them. So real easy. 2 clicks, and you got a chance to win a box. Who knows what's inside? Rakic. Kyler Phillips. It's a base insert. Jelton Almeida, base insert. We're looking for autos. I try to just, if I'm doing blaster giveaways, unless we're doing like case of something in particular, I try to just do Chronicles and Optic. I would do Select 23 too, but they're like $80 box. Because I feel like you have a decent chance of hitting something. There's something in here that's maybe a purple. And, ooh, all right. So that's a purple parallel Dominators Islam. Very good, very good. Museum collection is going to happen, but not yet. There's something else I'm going to put up first to wet your whistle. We're gonna do something silly. I feel like that's the pack openware, but I feel like that's an auto in the back. But no, it's a base card. The look of it. And also this pack deteriorating. The pack's falling apart. All right. Shavkat base. Holloway. Virna. Jamal Hill. Tai Tuivasa is what that was. Do you think card companies are making too many new boxes? I mean, listen, if I was going to do it, and I looked into how to do it a little bit, I think you make it a bigger supply and demand problem. Like, it would be better to have less cards and less boxes, but they're all like sold out instantly, and people are getting hyped, and you build the market that way. But I mean, they also have more experience than I do with selling cards, so maybe they know from past experience that this is the right way to build the market. I don't know. Stipe. Rob Font. For sure, if you're maximizing money, you're releasing a lot of products. Gilbert Burns, purple parallel. Magic the Gathering just got accused of basically tanking the market because they released so many. It went from like 1 or 2 releases a year when I was in like junior high and high school to like, say, 4 releases, and then it was 6, and like now it's like 12 or 15, and people were just burnt out, and so the value of the cards was tanking on the newer stuff. So, I mean, there's definitely it's like a pendulum. We had some good ones. Shara Bullet to 20. Kayla Harrison, that was 50 auto. There's a lot of die cuts that were good that were 25, 35. Here's an auto, I think. That's an auto. It ends with Fiziev? Rafael Fiziev. We got a little Fiziev auto. See, this is why I like these. We got a Fiziev auto in a hobby box, but also this Optic box. So that's why I try to pull them. I think it's cool that you can potentially get like a nice hit out of a reasonably priced box. It has to be licensed though as well. Leaf has some crazy, yeah. So that's the thing is if the product's not licensed, like Leaf or Wildcard isn't licensed, they're not worth as much. People just don't support them the same way. But I think you make an unlicensed MMA product, it'd be kind of cool. You could have like Mighty Mouse and Fedor and anyone you want in there. Let's see, last one here. Looks like a purple rated rookie in the back. And that is exactly what it is. This was a good box. Jack Della Maddalena. It's curved a little, but it's not damaged. It'll be fine. Purple rated rookie. Check that out. Very nice. So a couple of nice ones. That's a pretty good box of Optic, I think. Like, you go to a store and spend $25, that's a winner. That is a winner all night. So congrats on that, Beer Slayer. We'll get that out for you. Next week, we're doing... What are we doing? Oh, a 2011 title shot. So that'll be fun. And then I'm going to release the thumbnail for my little project. But we'll do something... We're doing something silly for 2,000 subs. So... I haven't totally fleshed it out yet, but we're doing something goofy. I was debating whether or not to open like 2,000 packs of cards or something, like just something totally idiotic. I'll be awake for days, but I need some. I got to think it over a little bit. So we'll see what's gonna happen. But we're gonna do something fun. So when we hit 2,000, I'll do something wild. I don't know, I'll stream it outside or like I don't know, driving around town. Like we'll do something crazy. But that's the plan. We're going to just try to have some fun. So I hope you had fun tonight. Yeah, and be sure, subscribe, leave a comment on this video when we're done, and then you'll be entered to win yourself a Fiziev Auto, a JDM rated rookie, and maybe more. Also, we gave away this monster tonight, which I got to see if you even responded, but it's like a $200 card. So nice little giveaway tonight, and there's more to come. So we're going to keep doing it. See you guys next Monday. And last thing. There's going to be a couple of short videos, other sport videos coming out this week. I bought a lot of stuff. I just want to see what's in it. So I'm going to open them up, videotape them. They'll be out. Just a little something for you. Otherwise, there's no UFC this week. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. See you in a week.